the young and the restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful day to grab your favorite iced coffee, sit down and spill some absolute piping hot tea with me. I hope you are all having a fabulous week so far because we are about to dive into some major drama that has me entirely unwell. Let's get right into it. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, sitting in my car in the parking lot because I just had to jump on here and vent. You need to understand that the absolute cinematic mayhem happening in Genoa City right now is genuinely tearing my soul apart. I am personally offended, yet totally living for what Sally Spectra just did. Like send help. My soul has actually left my body. The stakes are astronomical right now, and I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this world-shattering saga. We are not just watching this show, we are invested. These people are basically our real-life neighbors, and I am spiraling into an existential crisis over their life choices. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Okay, so let's set the stage for this absolute mess. Sally and Billy Abbott. Yes, the chaotic duo themselves are legit engaged and expecting a baby. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, they are supposed to be in this beautiful, glowing, happy little bubble. Sally finally thought she was getting her happily ever after with Billy. They have survived so much straight-up toxic drama, mostly because Billy has the impulse control of a toddler and has lied to her a million times in the past. But Sally, being the forgiving queen she is, gave him so many second chances. They are planning their future, looking at baby clothes and basically acting like everything is perfect. But bestie, be for real right now. This is Genoa City. Happiness is just a buffering screen before the next disaster. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but Victor Newman is on the warpath. Yes, the mustache himself is out for blood, and he wants Newman Media, aka Spectra Fashions, back under his control. He has been ruthlessly attacking Sally's company behind the scenes, and let me just say, dissecting this tea is like watching a high-octane psychological masterpiece. Victor is legit terrifying. He doesn't just want the company, he wants total domination. Sally is pregnant, vulnerable, and completely stressed out trying to fight off a billionaire titan. I'm literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the sheer pressure she is under. She knows that fighting Victor is basically a one-way ticket to a stress-induced breakdown, and she needs to protect her peace and her unborn baby at all costs. Enter Adam Newman. Yes, the ex-boyfriend, the father of her late baby, Ava, the man who was straight-up obsessed with protecting her from his own family. Adam finds out Victor is the one sabotaging Sally, and he goes to her with a deal. He offers to buy Newman Media from her so she doesn't have to surrender to Victor. He even brings up sunset pink, the color of Ava's nursery, telling her she will never owe him anything. You guys, I was mid-skin care and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw that scene. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the emotional damage was too real. Adam is basically swooping in like a dark knight, offering a win-win situation. He gets to stick it to his dad, and Sally gets to walk away with her company safe from Victor's clutches. But here is where I am losing my absolute mind. Sally agrees to the deal with Adam and she hides it from Billy. Yes, you heard me. She is keeping this massive, earth-shattering secret from her fiancé, which is honestly so unhinged. I mean, what is she thinking? Billy specifically told her to hold on to Newman Media because it was his grand gift to her during the whole takeover mess. He has this massive ego attached to that company, and Sally knows this. But instead of just telling him, hey babe, your mortal enemy and my ex just bought my company to save me from your other mortal enemy, she just says nothing. They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with these choices. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's talk about Billy's fragile psychological state right now. Billy is already spiraling into a dark, bottomless pit of despair because his mother, Jill, is keeping massive, game-changing secrets from him about Chancellor. He is walking around Genoa City with this giant, pulsing chip on his shoulder, feeling like everyone in the entire world is lying to him and plotting against his downfall. He is genuinely so paranoid right now, second-guessing every single conversation he has. And don't even get me started on the vibes he is projecting all his deeply rooted insecurities onto everyone else in his orbit. So naturally, he is clinging to Sally as his one pure source of truth, light, and stability. He thinks she is the only person on the planet who is 100% honest with him. Oh, the irony, the absolute tragic Shakespearean irony of it all. Let's just pause and drag Billy for a second because we need to. Billy Abbott has lied to Sally repeatedly. He has made reckless, impulsive decisions about Abbott Communications and Chancellor that almost ruined everything. He is basically the king of keeping secrets and asking for forgiveness later. But the second someone does it to him, oh, it is the end of the world. He demands total honesty from Sally, acting like he has always been a saint. It is giving Major I cannot even energy. But because Sally is so deeply terrified of his reaction, she is playing right into his hands by actually lying to him. She is so scared of rocking the boat that she is actively drilling a hole in the bottom of it. I am legit sweating just thinking about the inevitable explosion. When Billy finds out, and we all know he is going to find out, probably in the most public, humiliating way possible, it is going to be a total disaster, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because there is no way Billy handles this with grace. He is going to view this as the ultimate betrayal. Not only did she sell the company he gifted her, but she sold it to Adam Newman. Adam is Billy's ultimate trigger. The history between those two is so dark and toxic. Billy is going to lose his absolute mind, and I am calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Oh my god, did you guys just hear that? A crow just called outside my car window, and it literally sounded exactly like Victor Newman clearing his throat before he ruins someone's life. I am genuinely so jumpy right now. My grip on reality is completely slipping. I am looking around this parking lot expecting the mustache to step out from behind a shopping cart and hand me a subpoena. And speaking of slipping, did you notice the lighting in the GCAC during that one scene with Adam? It was so moody and dark, like a literal Renaissance painting depicting a tragedy. I swear the set designers are trying to send us subliminal messages about the impending doom. Anyway, sorry, my ADHD brain is completely taking over. Where was I? Oh right, the impending doom of Sally and Billy's fragile relationship. Let's dissect Sally's psychology here because we are invested. Why is she doing this? She is a smart, capable woman who has built empires, but the ghost of her past trauma is haunting her. She lost baby Ava and it broke her entirely. Now she is pregnant again and her maternal instincts are screaming at her to eliminate all stress. Victor is a massive source of stress. Adam offered an escape hatch. She took it to protect her baby, but her fear of Billy's unpredictable anger is making her act totally out of character. She knows Billy will throw a massive tantrum about Adam, and she just doesn't have the emotional bandwidth to deal with a man-child while she is growing an actual child. But the longer she hides it, the worse it gets. Every single time Billy looks at her with those puppy dog eyes and talks about how much he trusts her, the guilt must be eating her alive. I can physically feel her anxiety through the screen. She is basically building a house of cards in a hurricane. She knows she needs to tell him, but every time she opens her mouth, her fear takes over. It is a classic trauma response, besties. She is choosing the immediate safety of silence over the long-term health of her relationship, and it is going to blow up in her face so spectacularly. And what about Adam in all this chaotic mess? He is just sitting back in his tailored suit, looking incredibly smug, knowing he holds the absolute key to destroying Billy's happiness. Adam might have genuinely wanted to help Sally because we know he still carries so much guilt and love regarding Ava, but let's be real for a second. He absolutely loves the fact that this secret is going to drive Billy completely insane. It is the ultimate psychological power. Move, Adam gets the company, he gets to play the role of Sally's white knight savior, and he gets to watch Billy implode from the sidelines with a bucket of popcorn. I am straight up terrified of what Adam might do if Billy pushes him too far in a confrontation. Will Adam be the one to accidentally on purpose drop the secret just to watch Billy's ego shatter into a million pieces? I am literally shaking at the thought of that showdown. The real tragedy here is the baby. Sally is finally getting a second chance at motherhood, something she wanted so desperately. But this secret has the power to completely destroy her engagement. Billy is already so fragile. When he realizes that Sally and his mother are both lying to him, he might just snap completely. Will he be able to forgive her? Will he realize that his own toxic behavior is the reason she felt she couldn't tell him the truth? Or will his ego be so bruised that he walks away? Is Sally going to be forced to raise this Abbott baby all by herself? I am genuinely tearing up just thinking about it. She deserves so much better than this constant anxiety. I am so unwell, you guys. This situation is now my entire personality and I am not okay. I need to go scream into a pillow for about an hour to process these emotions. The sheer gravity of these events is too much for one person to handle. If Billy doesn't get his act together and realize why Sally did this, I am going to personally march into my TV and yell at him. But let's be real, the drama's going to be top-tier television, and we are going to be seated for every single second of it, manifesting strength for our girl Sally because she is about to walk into an absolute war zone. Okay, I have to go finish my errands before I have a full breakdown in this parking lot. Stay chaotic, besties, and I will see you in the next update.